Hello class, today you are going to be starting on your bridge slideshow project. So I'm going to show you some different ways that you can put together slides to show your words and pictures about a bridge. So when you start a brand new slideshow, this is what it looks like. You just have a blank screen with one slide and it has no title or anything. And it says right here, click to add title. So I'm going to click here and put the name of my bridge, which is the Steel Bridge. And then here where it says click to add subtitle, that's where I'm going to put my name as the author. So that was pretty easy. I clicked and I typed. Now, the next thing we're going to look at is you can add themes and layouts to your slides. So right now I'm going to click on the back part of my slide here, so it's not on the in the text box, and then you'll see up here it says background, layout, theme, transition. We're going to be looking at theme right now, so I'm going to click on theme, and then over here it's going to show you some different styles for your slides. Right now it's on simple light, it's just plain white. You can choose something that you think you might like. I think I am going to choose this last one here. And then you see it changes the way your slide looks. And you can try out different ones. If I click on this one, it keeps the words, but it changes the style every time I click on a different theme. So you can try them out and choose one. Don't spend too much time on that. And then you need some more slides because you have more facts and pictures to do. So up here, right above the number 1 slide, there's a plus sign. That's for new slide. I'm going to click the plus sign. And it's going to give me a new slide. And they usually look like this the first time you do it. It has a title up here and then a text box down here. So you can have a title and some text. And that's fine. I can click right here and I can type a fact about my bridge. So I can say the steel bridge opened in 1912. And then I can add my picture down here. So I'm going to go up here and click on the image button that looks like the 2 mountains. And I'm going to click on search. And then I can type in the name of my bridge. But I want to show you what happens when I do that. So most of these look like this is the steel bridge from Portland. I can tell because when I hold the mouse over here it says File Portland Steel Bridge with Lift Span Raised. So I know that's the right one. But you might see like this one, that is not the same bridge. That's a different bridge. So we don't want to use that picture. We want the one that's from Portland. And we can be careful and look at the captions like this and see where it comes from. But another way to do it is if we click in the search box and don't just type Steel Bridge, but also type Portland or even Portland, Oregon, and then search for that. It takes a little longer to search, but then it mostly comes up with the right bridges. Except you'll see this one. Is that the Steel Bridge? That is not the Steel Bridge, that is the Fremont Bridge. Anyway, for my slide, I'm going to pick this one because it looks like a historical drawing. And I'm going to select it. And then it's on my slide, but it's a little too big, so I'm going to grab the handle on the corner here and click and drag it down so that it fits inside this text box. And then I can move it around so that it's kind of centered. And then I have my fact and a picture of the steel bridge. It says 1912 on it right there. So that's a good slide. Now I'm going to add another slide. So here's my plus sign. But this time I want a different layout. I want the slide to look different. So I'm going to go over here and click on Layout. And then there are a bunch of different choices here that I can choose. So we don't need another title slide. We already have one of those. You don't need a section header because we're not doing sections. This is the one that we're on right now, is title and body. And this is the one I'm going to use next, is a title and 2 columns. So it's going to have 2 text boxes on it. And for this one, I'm going to have a title, and I'm going to write a fact over here, and I'm going to put a picture over here. So let's click to add the title. I'm going to say that the steel bridge carries many types of traffic. And then over here I'm going to add more details. It has lanes or tracks for cars, trucks, buses, trains, pedestrians, that means people who walk, and bicycles. And then I'm going to click over here and then click on the image button with the 2 mountains. And I'm going to change my search a little bit. I have Steel Bridge, Portland, Oregon. Let's try bike lane. So I did this before, and these pictures are not very helpful. Some of these are not the steel bridge, and some of these I'm not sure whether they are the steel bridge or not. So I decided I didn't like this one. So I'm going to erase bike lane, and I'm going to put in train tracks. So I'm being really specific about what I want here. Oh good, here's some pictures I can use. Here's one, that's the steel bridge. It says it's a MAX train crossing the steel bridge. And here's one with an Amtrak train. That's like a long distance train that's crossing the steel bridge. So I could use either one of those. I'm going to choose the MAX train. And then I'm going to make this small, 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 so it can fit inside this box here. And then I can also add text if I want to tell about this picture. I can click right here and say that it's a MAX train crossing the steel bridge. That's called a caption, so it tells what's in the picture. And then if I go to add another slide, it's going to stay on this layout for the next slide unless I change it. So I can keep it this way, or I can click on layout again and I can choose, I can go back to the title and body, or I can choose a different kind of layout if I want to. So that's the basic idea of making your bridge slideshow. You start with a title page, and then you make some slides that have your facts and some pictures, and you make sure that your pictures are of the right bridge. And if you need help, then you're going to raise your hand. What you're going to do right now is, on your assignment, you're going to click the button that says Create, and this time you're going to choose Slides, so you can start your own slideshow. Thanks for listening.